Hello, I'm Joe Hren. Scientists at IU are studying a high arsenic ecosystem, hoping to replicate the results announced by NASA last week on the discovery of non-traditional life in bacteria from Mono Lake, California. WTIU's Dan Goldblatt reports.
Researchers previously theorized that phosphorus, an essential building block of life, could be replaced with arsenic in basic life form since both elements are molecularly similar. The Mono Lake study, though, is the first to discover bacterium accomplishing this feat. NASA officials hope this means life can exist in areas of the universe previously ruled out because of a lack of certain elements such as phosphorus. IU Biochemistry Chair Dr. Carl Bauer has a sample of bacterium from the highly arsenic Oregon basalt flats in his laboratory and is trying to replicate the results announced by NASA.
About 6 years ago, we isolated a number of organisms from that lake that are highly resistant to arsenic. And in fact, they're resistant to levels very similar to what you see in the science paper. We never did anything with those organisms other than freeze them away. We were very surprised by this science paper because we never actually thought to look and ask the question, are they actually using arsenic to substitute phosphate for their growth?
It's very difficult to write a definition for what we recognize as life on Earth, and I think it will be even more problematic as we begin to look for life that has originated and evolved under other conditions on other planets.
Dr. Bauer's team hopes to have results from his arsenic replacement experiment in the next several months and eventually find more organisms that can substitute one element of life for another.
And the 120 dogs rescued from a Greene County puppy mill are on their way to shelters and animal rescue organizations across the state. Concern over the dogs prompted plenty of calls to Bloomington's Pets Alive and Monroe County's animal shelter from people who wanted to adopt the dogs. Officials seized the puppies last week from breeder Darlene Clark, who the state attorney general's office has accused of failing to collect and remit state sales tax on small breed puppies she sold. A jeopardy tax assessment filed in Greene Circuit Court says Clark owes $300,000 in back sales tax. Checking the weather forecast for tonight, mostly cloudy with lows to 9 above with wind chills as low to 0 to 10 below 0. Tomorrow partly cloudy, highs around 20. Tomorrow night partly cloudy with lows around 7. Again, wind chills as low as negative 10 degrees. And then in the 5-day forecast on Wednesday, partly sunny with highs in the lower 20s. For WTIU News, I'm Joe Hren.